What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said.
Today, from London, England, it's the NFL.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers for Adams in last week's game: 8 catches, 110 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
That's good.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just... The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
To number 41.
The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 11 catches, 71 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy the defense has had better focus on.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Dolphins.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Behind the chain, second and 12. On play action, here's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Tua Tagovailoa sack.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. They had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
On third and long, it's Tagovailoa. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
Tagovailoa's pass.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that will line up just short. He had it on line, but ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it at midfield.
Chance there from long distance to get our first points on the board. How close was it to getting there? Pretty darn close.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Burrow's pass complete to Joe Mixon. A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. 2 now on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. After a play like that, it should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
I'm not sure how much I really love that call. It almost seems like a little bit of a give up there, but maybe what they were thinking is, we've got a chance to pop one. They think we're just going to give up here, hand it to the big man, and maybe he can
can get through. Sometimes there's a little bit of courage in play calling that maybe we don't give enough credit.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we... And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 2nd down now, Brinkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. On 3rd down, Brinkley. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Brinkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He finds an opening past the 40. Over the middle, it's complete. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards. First down, Miami.
From the gun, it's Tua. It's caught. On the right side, it's Smith. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Bengals.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
Offense.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big gain of 31 on third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Short throw to Smith. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 4 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Bengals on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Now it's Burrow. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10.
At their 35-yard line.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
Short throw to Smith. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
43-yard line.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Dolphins.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 2.
Tua going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Here's Tua, and it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to number 41. A 3-yard pickup.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd down.
Tua to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they are into field goal range now, as he's got the first down at the 26.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now it's Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one into the hands of Burton. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down.
30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air again, Burrow. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
25-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As it's time up. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Set to kick off.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Miami 1st down. That one going for a gain of 11. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Aaron Donald, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. On 2nd down, Tua. And the pressure gets to him again.
A loss of 8 yards.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll start things out by handing to Edmonds. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 from Bengals TD. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd down.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Now Tua. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Dolphins' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now a dump off here complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 19. Bengals.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Joe Burrow's sacked.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Burrow's pass.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
The 3rd down pass.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
The 40-yard line.
Now Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted by the Dolphins.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle to Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got his man on the out route.
Tagovailoa's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And looking to pass. Tua. His throw incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And Tua going to keep on the option. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth-quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost it forever. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And they're able to up the lead by one more. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Here's the Dolphins defense as they head out to set up shop. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now Burrow on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Dolphins' 49-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. First down. Here's Burrow. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Miami set to take over, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it out of there.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. Like, this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on.
So for the Dolphins, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the home team here, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying